greenhouse effect is the biggest potential threat to human existence, which cannot be ignored at present. If the Antarctic ice melts, the sea levels will rise, which would bring a huge disaster for all mankind. The adverse consequences caused by greenhouse effect has emerged in recent years. The adverse consequences include temperature abnormality, consistent refreshed temperature records in different parts of the world, unusually high temperatures in more and more countries or cities. According to the latest FAO study named Tackling Climate Change Through Livestock, a global assessment of emissions and mitigation opportunities, livestock uses a third of the planet's fresh water and produces 14.5% of global greenhouse gases, which is even more than the combined emissions of cars, trains, and ships. Livestock and poultry industry is not only the largest source of rural non-point source pollution, but also an important aspect of water environment management. In China, each beef cattle produces about 6.1 tons of dung and 1.3 tons of urine every year, including 1,106 kilograms of organic matter and 34.8 kilograms of nitrogen. If these organic matters are discharged directly into the water without being treated, they will lead to environmental problems such as lake eutrophication and red tide in coastal zone. As one of the Asiatic countries with water shortages and scarcity of land, China is facing more and more obvious bottlenecks in the development of traditional livestock and poultry industry. In the meanwhile, there is increasing demand for meat. About 3.25 million tons of meat was consumed in 2019, and a 12% increase is expected by 2029. According to the statistics of China's customs, China imported 6.18 million tons of meat in 2019 and 9.92 million tons in 2020. However, with the spread of COVID-19 at home and abroad, novel coronavirus has been detected in food imported into China for several times. Therefore, relying on imports to meet demand remains uncertain. In 2021, China proposed carbon peaking and carbon emission goal. This goal consists of two phases. The first is that carbon dioxide emissions will peak in 2030. The second phase is that carbon neutrality will be realized by 2060. The realization of energy conservation, emission reduction, eco-friendly industries, and safe food is not only the pursuit in China's development process, but also the direction of food cultivation in the future. The concept of vegetarianism has existed in China since ancient time. Zhang Zhu has the saying, "Vegetarianism can clear the mind and make people as free as a boat without an anchor." In addition, reminiscences of the Eastern capital and Ming Liang Lu also recorded many vegetarian dishes, such as artificial roast duck, artificial clams, artificial mutton, artificial donkey meat, and artificial light sausages. This shows that the highest pursuit of vegetarianism is that it can replace meat by deceiving sight and taste. There is also a dish called extremely authentic chicken. Just from the name, one can sense its fierce determination to replace real chicken. The dish is said to be made entirely of vegetable and soy products, and its form and flavor are like real ones. When a whole chicken is cut open, one can clearly see the chicken shreds. Facing the shortage of resources and land, the way food is produced will be revolutionized nowadays. Advances in stem cell technology, cell culture in vitro, and tissue engineering have made the creative idea of artificial meat a reality. Food cell engineering constructed by food synthetic biology takes renewable biomass as raw material and uses cell engineering to produce artificial meat, thus forming a new production model. In the meanwhile, the continuous development of transgenic technology has greatly improved agricultural efficiency and changed the pattern of global food supply. According to statistics, it takes 10 kilograms of grains and 100 tons of water to produce 1 kilogram of beef. In addition, it takes 450 kilograms of water to produce 1 kilogram of grains. In contrast, producing artificial meat requires only the supply of nutrients that sustain tissue growth. It is also feasible to produce only tissue meat. That would save 75% of water, 87% of greenhouse gas emissions, and 95% of land use. Most of the land can be used for other purposes, such as returning to forest and grassland. This will not only help mitigate the greenhouse effect, but also help protected endangered species in the wild. In addition to reducing environmental pollution, it can also completely eliminate the microbes and antibiotics found in traditional meat products. Technological innovation is an excellent strategy for food wisdom revolution and industrial transformation. The emergence of 3D printing technology has improved the appearance of vegetable meat. Gene recombination technology has solved the technical problems that some plant proteins are difficult to synthesize in large quantities, and its high cost by coding cell reconstruction. Big data analysis has designed targeted types of vegetable meat and intervened in food nutrition safely and efficiently to make people quickly adapt to vegetable meat, thus promoting their physical health, preventing and controlling the occurrence of serious diseases. Scientific technological innovation is not only an important booster for the development of human society, but also a powerful weapon to meet many global challenges. The development of food science and technology keeps pace with the ceaseless stream of long history. When the traditional food production is in a dilemma and global resource crisis is approaching, scientific and technological innovation is the only key to our future. Our millennial journey surges forward with great momentum, and millennial original aspiration remains unshakable and becomes even firmer as time goes by. We will always strive to pursue healthier, tastier, greener, and more environmentally friendly food.